Hello and welcome back to the channel. A friend of ours gave us a tip on a cool place out in Chiang Dao to eat. We're going to be in Chiang Dao for a couple of days because this is Kindle and mine. It's our anniversary. Anyway, check the view on this place out. So this place is called Swan, I believe it's like Swan Cafe and Garden. And look over here. Look at this view. We're on top of a small mountain. Not too big, I'd say more like a hill. Look at this. I mean, it's beautiful. I'll take you some other spots to let you see. But look how cute this place is. And just to give you an idea of what it looks like, I mean, you just come up this road over here and you'd think you're lost in the middle of nowhere, and boop, this thing is on the very top. You wouldn't know it was here if somebody didn't tell you already. So there's the sign, Swan Cafe and Garden. Look at how cute of a place this is. They have outside seating. First, I'll show you real quick the inside. So they have desserts, foods, and they have drinks. They have bakery things. They have a food menu, and then they have coffee, tea, and other drinks. So they have a little bit of everything you would need. Cute spot. Nice. And then if you go through the restaurant to the other side, you could see there's where all the killer views are. I thought that bird was real for just a second there. Okay, so again, here's the beautiful view. Can you imagine living up here and seeing that in the morning every day? Just beautiful. This is Thailand. Anyway, here are some spots to sit. You've got one here in the shade. I think this is probably set up for pictures. And then you have these little tables down here. Here's a look at the back of the place. All in the shade, so you don't have to burn up. Today there's Kindle, hey. It's about 94 degrees, 34 degrees Celsius. And anyway, thought I would show you what this place looked like, because if I don't tell you about this place, you'll never know it exists. And it's worth it just for this view. So right now is a great time to visit Thailand, and let me explain why. A year and a half ago, we arrived here, and the exchange rate was 29 baht per US dollar. It's been going up. Now it is 36.6 as of today, which means that everything, and I mean everything, is now cheaper here. And the rainy season will be ending here in the next 30 days. That takes us into October in another 30 days. And in October, the weather gets really good. The rain starts slowing down a little bit, and the weather starts getting cooler, and it's a perfect time to visit Thailand. Another good thing about right now visiting Thailand is that there are tourists coming back, but it's not the way it used to be. So in other words, everything still is not crowded. The rates on most things are still pretty good. Yes, gas prices are going up, which makes everything else go up a little bit in price. But overall, it's still a great time to visit Thailand. Given another year, and it's probably going to be back to the chaos that it normally is from all the tourists. Now, if you're trying to decide where to go in Thailand, definitely don't count out Northern Thailand. Yes, the south has the beautiful beaches. They've got nice little mountains that are near the water and all that good stuff. But when you come to Northern Thailand, especially this far north, in Chiang Dao, right above Chiang Mai, this area, this is more of a nature scene where it's just beautiful. I know I've already shown you this scene over and over again, but again, look at it. It's just gorgeous up here in the north. If you like the nature, this is definitely where you want to be, even if it's only for a week or two. So another reason you may want to come now to Thailand is they have the new 10-year visa, if you can afford that one. So it's a visa you can get that's good for 10 years. And another visa they have, it's a tourist visa. It used to be 30 days, and now just as of about 2 or 3 days ago, they made it a 45-day tourist visa. So that gives you a longer stay here in Thailand, and you can enjoy the cooler months. Now right now, I'm in Chiang Dao, and I'm at a place that has the hot springs. So I thought when I was here, go ahead and show you what that looks like. Flip the camera around, and this place is, when we first pulled up, it didn't make much sense. Like, there's no real signs saying, oh, you go right here to the hot water springs, and tells you how it works. But here they are. I'd heard there was private ones, and there probably are, but I have yet to see them. You've got a river that comes through, which is beautiful, and then you have these little round containers full of the hot water from the hot spring over here. So here's a close-up look at them. You can see where they're bringing the hot water from somewhere else, pumping it into it. It smells terrible. It smells like rotten eggs. It's that sulfur smell, which smells really horrible. Can't imagine sitting in that thing that smells so bad. I bet you would stink when you got out and you had to get in the river. Another good reason to come to Thailand right now is that there's more flights available all over Thailand. For instance, here in Chiang Mai, you can get direct flights now. When we first arrived here a year and a half ago, we didn't have that option. We had to go into Bangkok. Right now, I'm at a restaurant here called Nakara. Actually, yeah, Nakara Cafe. That's where I'm heading. And it has some absolutely scenic, epic spots here, which I will show you here. So here's a view from the second floor. You could see the famous Chiang Dao mountain area over there. And they have a beautiful place. I think this is both a hotel and a restaurant. Here's what the place looks like on the first floor. Since I was on the second floor, there's the Yatika Boutique. I'm not sure if that's the name for the actual lodge part of it, but I know that the restaurant is that other name. So this place is beautiful. Kendall is waiting for me. She's upstairs over here. There's some construction going on over there, so excuse that noise, but they got a nice fountain here with some dragons sticking out of the water. And on the first level, they've also got some seating here, which is pretty, with some overhead ceiling fans. Very nice. And if you come back around, they have an indoor area over here, and then upstairs is where a majority of people are sitting right now. So this is the inside area on the second level. So I thought I'd show you where we're staying here for our anniversary here in Chiang Dao. So this is the little house that we are staying in right there. Cute thing, and the nice thing is that the view is over here. You've got that giant mountain right there to look at. And the nice thing is there's a restaurant there, there's a restaurant there, there's a restaurant across there, there's a little sports bar over there. And right down the road to the left here, you will find the Chiang Dao Cave Temple, which is a big tourist attraction here in Chiang Dao. So here we are on the main road that would bring you in. It's a beautiful drive to get here to where we are staying. You have to go through Giant Tree Alley, which is basically the road to get here, and you have giant trees on the side of the road, but it is also known as Giant Tree Alley. Now, some of the fun things about living in Thailand is seeing how businesses work. Now, there's a chicken chain called 5 Star Chicken. Today we found something, we didn't eat there, but we found something that's probably better than 5 Star Chicken. 6-star chicken. Somebody has opened up 6-star chicken. Next, there'll be 7-star chicken. The last reason I have for you to come to Thailand now is because if you want to stay for a long term or even 6 months, real estate prices are low, meaning you can rent houses here, really nice big houses like 1,500 square feet, homes for under $450, and that's in a gated community. I'll put a link in the description below to a video we just did of 3 real estate properties so you can get an idea of what you can get. You want condos? Well, depending on the condo, it could be a lot less than even that, like $150, $200. So real estate is really low and there's a lot of availability right now. So there's many reasons to come visit Thailand. So what are you waiting on? Anyway, that's all I have for you on this episode. If you haven't subscribed, I'd really appreciate it if you did subscribe. And until next time, Kap Kun Kap.